Hello, welcome back to Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water. Alright, so last time we were at the shrine, we were giving... side quest? Main quest? Don't know. We were giving an objective to find the other children, or the things to put in that shrine. And luckily, they should be pretty darn easy to find. As a matter of fact, one should be right here. Though... Ghost is not wanting to pop up. Huh. Strange. Oh. Hmm? Oh! What the f- What the hell? Too early. Bitch. That's a nice word to start out with, just 2 minutes into the video. Fade into the ether already. I had brought my camera up because I thought it was hinting at me that I needed to... Yeah, there it is. Only for that bitch to show up. Ghost dropped an old doll draped in red cloth when it disappeared. Alright, so now we just need the Jizo statues. Alright. Now we got all three of the dolls, we can go back to the little shrine. The rear shrine. The shrine of the rear. Returned effigy 1 to the shelf. Returned effigy 2 to the shelf. Returned effigy 3 to the shelf. You returned all effigies to the shelf. Got the reward lens. The lens that increases the number of points earned by taking photos for a short time. Huh. Alright, well I'm gonna guess that was indeed just like a little side quest thing. Completely optional. Because that seems like an optional lens. Yes. So let's head down here to the lake.
Hisoka!
Get your ass back here.
Hisoka?
That wasn't Hisoka, was it?
Hisoka!
Oh dear. Stop standing and staring at it and move!
Let us fall together.
Run! I don't know where I'm running to. It's the beach from before. Have I lost her? I should leave here and get away from the mountain right now. Yuri followed Hisoka's trace to the shore of the Lake of the Departed, where it vanished into the mist. In her place a woman appeared, the same dark presence seen in Hisoka's photograph. Unable to inflict any damage with the camera obscura, Yuri's only option was to run. I didn't even bother trying to inflict damage on it. Yuri recalled the outline of a large torii gate over the misty lake. Could that be where Hisoka was headed? S rank. S rank for special. Rin Hojo. Keep watch. That's all it says. Mew and Yuri are sleeping after returning from Mount Hikami. Learning that Haruka has been taken by a ghost, Rin and Rui keep a watchful eye on the girls to prevent it happening again. Okay. This sounds like it'll be an interesting episode. The witching hour. When Yuri returns from Mount Hikami's summit, she quickly collapses from exhaustion. Meanwhile, Mew is also in an unnaturally deep slumber. Worried that some unwanted visitors may be on their way, Rin and his assistant Rui decided to watch over the girls through the shop's surveillance system.
The surveillance cameras seem to be working.
Now we can see if anything comes to pay us a visit. Huh?
That sounds good.
What's happening?
He doesn't even turn around to look at Rui.
Rui, are you alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Rui seems to be unconscious, or maybe just asleep. I mean, they're moving, so that seems to indicate more asleep, maybe? Wonder what that rumbling was. Something must be happening on the mountain. Yuri and Mew have both been affected by the noise. I should make sure that they're okay. Haruka Momose, the girl Yuri saved, was led away by the ghost of a girl who killed herself. Something might have come again. I need to check the surveillance camera feeds to see if the girls are okay. I have to check if Yuri and Mio are okay. They both seem fine, but I should keep checking on them every now and then just to be sure. They've been acting strange since the ominous rumble. What's happening on Mount Hikami? I should look on the mountain's history. Maybe they have some books here about it. Local Customs. I found a book titled Local Customs. It seems to be about the customs in the area around Mount Hikami. Mikomori. In the area around Mount Hikami, there is a custom of receiving water from the mountain. The people call it Mikomori. And it is placed in casks to bring into their homes, used only for special ceremonies. It is used to give a newborn its first bath or to cleanse the bodies of the dead. This stems from a belief that the soul comes from the water and returns to it in death. Another use for this water is known as the Cry of the Mountain. According to an old woman in the village, there is a saying, when Hikami lets out a cry, one must watch in Mikomori. When Mount Hikami cries out or rumbles, one ritually immerses oneself or otherwise wets oneself with the water. The custom likely comes from the mountain's sound being a bad omen, and they use the pure water as a sort of ward. But when the water dries, your daughters may be gone. Do not go in search when the mountain is awake. This must refer to girls being taken to the mountain after the ward has worn off. An explanation of the number of girls going missing in the area. This. Okay. There it is. Why is there a ghost hand in our house? Guarding a book. Go get a life, ghost hand. Tales of Photography. It's a book about local folk antidotes. The Mikomori region has many antidotes regarding the act of photographing the dead. Many are simple superstitions, but some allow us a glimpse into the customs of another time. These stories show both great understanding and great fear. Vanishing. A man showed in a photograph to a friend. The picture showed the faint silhouette of a person. Upon seeing the silhouette, the man cried out and ran, leaving the photo where it was. Each time the man looked at the photo, the silhouette grew more and more distinct. It was his friend. It is said that his friend disappeared after that. The photo bride. A local fool suddenly declared that he had married. The village threw a celebration, but no one had seen the bride. Someone went to the man's house and could hear the sounds of a woman talking within. However, looking inside, he only saw the man from behind with no sign of a woman. Days passed, the man hasn't left his house, so one of the villagers went to check on him. There was no one in the house, only an old photograph left behind. In the photo was a bride hiding her face, and the missing man was at her side. The man who saw the photo said the bride appeared to be smiling. I really need to investigate Mount Tukami and find out what's going on. Oh. Oh. There are ghosts in the house. I assume I should probably go and confront them. No ghosts? I'm not super certain how this works. Static feed from Yuri's room. I better go check it out. Something strange happens on the camera. Get up and investigate it. I think this is Yuri's room. Oh, it is. Oing, 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 oing.
I don't. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help me. I didn't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die alone. Help. Not alone. Haruka, I don't. I don't want to die
Yuri's Notebook 1. Yuri's Notebook. It seems she's written in it like a diary. When my heart gets weak, I can't even breathe. It takes all my strength just to breathe. All I can do is take the breath and then hope to take another. I grow exhausted and spend all my strength just to live. I am aware of death and I see. People whispering, people with broken faces, people with ruined bodies, people who stare at me from bloody sockets. People crying endlessly. All I can do is close my eyes, cover my ears, and wait for the moment to pass. They are always watching me. They say I don't belong here. It should have gotten better. I should have gotten better. Oh. Okay. I kind of thought that was a battle. Eh. She seems to be having a nightmare, but is otherwise okay. Oh. Damn. Continue surveillance. Well. Let's see, should be this way, and this way, and this door. Oh, Rui's still here.
Cherry trees are blue in their fall splendor.
Oh, time to check on Mew. Let's see. I think it's this room. No, but there's a note here. Drenched note. There's a note note left on top of the bed. Once the sunset reaches here, the end won't be far off. After that, the mountain will let out a mighty roar and everything will overflow. It will overflow and everyone will end together. It'll be good. It'll be over. Since it'll be over, I came to see everyone, so that we can die properly before the end comes. Okie doke. So that is Yuri's room. This is Hisaka's room. Everything seems normal. Maybe it was just static. She seems to be having a nightmare, but is otherwise okay. Tales of the Sunset. This is a book by the folklorist Keiji Watarai. Mount Hikami sunsets, the rumbling, maybe there's some clue in here. Mount Hikami's name is thought to mean mountain that climbs higher than the sun. Some posit that it was once written in a way that means mountain of the sun gods, but that is far from certain. What is certain is that many tales about the sunset still persist to this day. People must only climb the mountain as the sun is setting. This likely comes from the local ceremony where those going to the mountain to greet their deaths would go at sunset, when the netherworld is said to be closest to ours. One mustn't look at the mountain at sunset. You must stay inside when the mountain cries. The dark sun was a god of misfortune and calamity. The setting sun over Mount Hikami was said to be a dark omen of this dark sun drawing people into their doom. As for the cry, tremors are also often seen as portent of calamity. On Mount Hikami, it was thought that it was the water rumbling, and it is said that if you could hear it, you were eligible to become a shrine maiden. Other sources say that the locals washed in special water when these tremors happened. There's nothing of interest in here. An old Japanese-style full-length mirror. The female perspective. This appears to be about a book by folklorist Keiji Watarai about shrine maidens. Maybe there's something in here about the maidens of Mount Hikami. Shrine maidens of Mount Hikami were tasked with leading pilgrims to death. They were feared, and people thought a maiden's glance stripped away the soul. Tales of ghost shrine maidens are common on Mount Hikami. My research into Japanese folklore has led me to believe that an underlying fear of women permeates this very culture. But who were the shrine maidens? As women who immersed themselves in water and led people to their deaths, the shrine maidens of Mount Hikami called to mind tales of bewitching sirens. The traditions of Mount Hikami came to an end in the incident where the shrine maidens were all murdered. The incident was most likely spurred on by this fear the locals had of the shrine maidens. The Ghost Marriage. This book was written by the folklorist Keiji Watarai. Maybe it can shed some light. The custom of marrying the dead is seen elsewhere too, but the ghost marriage of Mount Hikami was unique. Rather than being done to mourn the dead, the ghost marriage seems to have been part of a ritual in which shrine maidens were sacrificed. Similar traditions join the dead with an imaginary spouse depicted in votive pictures. However, on Mount Ikami, it seems living men were brought in to be bound to the maidens. Once on the mountain, the men were not allowed to leave. The ghost marriage brought in outsiders to soothe the soul of the shrine maiden, and to strengthen the pillar she had become. Unable to leave the mountain, the shrine maidens would wait for a man to come and die with them. Why is the TV on? I should probably switch the TV off. There's nothing but static on the screen. Yeah, that's fair. Boy, it sucks doing ghost combat in this place. Oh, here comes another one. Oh. Alright, game is getting this really annoying habit of throwing ghosts directly in front of me before I can even pull up my camera, really. Number of bowls and cups inside the cupboard. The rain is still pouring outside. Doesn't look like there's anyone out on the street. The pendulum of the old grandfather clock sways slowly. The hands don't seem to be moving, it must be broken. Customer restroom is tucked underneath the stairs. The drawers seem to be where the shop's receipts and financial records are kept. This is where ingredients for the coffee and tea served in the cafe area are kept. The refrigerator is well stocked with water, soft drinks, and a few beers. The counter has been wiped clean. Who just has a painting of a chandelier? Rui's still here. Oh.
Damn.
Cameron Yuri's room is off. What's going on? I should go check it out. Wait. Rui must have woken up. Okay. She seems fine. Apparently we're not that concerned about Rui. Oh, there's Rui. Rui Kagamiya walking along the hallway. Dragged man. I can see water through a gap in the floor. The water is black and murky, and it's hard to see past the surface. There are traces of water about, as if someone was dragged out. Rui's Journal 4. Rui's notes have fallen on the floor. What could this mean? Mr. Hojo is captivated by the woman in that photograph. He's never been good with women, but he's starting to change. I can't do anything about it. He's changing. I'd like to keep things between us just as they are. The relationship we have now. I like the ambiguity. But he's going to decide sooner or later. I wonder which way he'll choose. Eh? Shadow in the dark. I'm gonna toot you. Flashbang. Yeah. They done snatched our androgynous friend. Oh no, everybody's missing. Well, except for her.
Are you alright?
I need to go back to Mount Hakami. Can you take me there?
What? No way, it's too dangerous.
Well, if that's your answer, thanks for everything. You don't mind if I borrow this, do you? Maybe I'll be able to find Yuri as well.
Hold on, wait.
Did you kill her? I'm going. Goodbye.
Rin is watching over the sleeping Yuri and Miu on the surveillance cameras, but he passes out. He has a dream where he's chasing after Rui. When he wakes up, both Yuri and Rui are gone. He finds Miu getting ready to leave for Mount Takami, taking Yuri's camera obscura with her. The door shuts behind Miu, leaving a bewildered Rin behind. I got an A. A for ass. Night drop, Miu Hinazaki. Find Yuri Kuro. Oh, we're playing Miu. Yuri has vanished from the shop. Miu takes the camera obscura and heads to Mount Takami to search for her. Interesting, I was not expecting this. Miu wakes up to discover that Yuri has been taken to Mount Takami. She borrows Yuri's camera obscura and heads for the mountain against Rin's advice. She hopes not only to find Yuri, but some clues for her mother's whereabouts as well. I can sense that Yuri headed for the mountain. If I use the camera obscura, I might be able to save her. And I may find clues as to where my mother is. Okay, well... Oh, okay. She uses the same camera as Yuri, so she has all the upgrades that Yuri has. Cool. Miu went to Mount Hikami to look for her mother and then disappeared without a trace. She was little. She had the ability to see. Since she was little, she had the ability to see ghosts and read the thoughts of people she touched. Her ability allows her to see how insincere people can be, making her distrustful and afraid of her own power. She's cold towards everyone, but misses her mother, who she thinks will be the only person out there who might understand. Miu ran away from her foster mother to follow the trace of her mother to Mount Takami. She works as an actress and has appeared in a few shows, but she mainly works as a model for magazines. One of the girls spirited away to Mount Takami, Yuri found her in a reliquary submerged in water in the womb cavern, and brought her back to the shop, only to see her disappear again. Like Fuyuhi, the ghost brought her to the world of the dead. Well, it didn't end there. Since she was a very kind girl, happy to follow the crowd, she went along with everything her friends did, including a failed group suicide. She could sense the pain and sorrow of her dead friends. Unable to stand it, she went to Mount Takami to die. It seems that, just like before, she has been put in a reliquary, only this time there will be no escape. Hikome Tunnel, a tunnel constructed as part of a project to make the mountain a tourist spot. It was supposed to go to the Twilight Peak on the summit. As the tunnel was being dug, the construction workers broke through the womb cavern and the tunnel flooded. None of the workers survived. Work on the tunnel resumed, but the development plans for the mountain were abandoned and the tunnel was never completed. A road goes up to its eastern exit, but it has been closed due to the number of trespassers who have either died or have gone missing in and around the tunnel. There may still be a way to get from the tunnel into the womb cavern, but the locals warn that the ghosts of the accident victims and of shrine maidens await any who try to find it. Forbidden Valley, in fact not known for making ranch dressing. A valley near the summit of Mount Takami, which houses an ancient cemetery, it had been left to undisturbed until land developers decided to create a path to the summit for the tourists. The only way was through the Forbidden Valley. A massive landslide flooded the valley, destroying the path. The graves were once exhumed in an attempt to establish who was buried there, but no bodies were found. It is thought that the graves were erected in memory of people who did not have remains. Another theory is that the graves were for the shrine maidens who were sacrificed to the mountain. Twilight Peak, because it's cool to misspell things. An area of the land on top of Mount Takami covered in volcanic rock. It is a desolate landscape, devoid of vegetation due to volatile gases escaping from the rocks. Locals felt it looked like the underworld, and along with the Lake of the Departed, it was considered to be connected to the netherworld. Locals believe it is a sacred place. A sacrificial mound erected over a pile of caskets can be found here, as well as a rear shrine of dolls, with dolls much older than those from the main shrine of dolls located farther down the mountain. Lake of the Departed, a crater lake located on the Twilight Peak on Mount Takami. The name of the lake comes from its ghostly appearance. It is surrounded by a white sandy beach and is always enshrouded in mist. Legend has it that a few times a year, when the last rays of the setting sun reflect off the lake, the mist clears and it becomes a link between worlds of the living and the dead. People living near the mountain are advised to stay indoors on such days, lest a calamity befall them. However, it is said also that those seeking death may enter the waters of the lake cross that dread threshold. This may refer to the practices that were a part of the local faith. The pinwheels stuck in the sand might have been left there by believers to comfort the spirits of children who cross the netherworld there. Camera Obscura. If Yuri can use it, so can I. Slow motion shots? Hold down the right trigger to slow ghosts down. This consumes spirit power. If you let go of right trigger or run out of spirit power, all targeted ghosts will take damage. Okay. Interesting. So even though she's using the same camera, she has a different mechanic. Come at me. What the? I'm not stupid, right? Like, that just literally did nothing just a second ago? Okay, I think her mechanic, the slowdown thing, kind of interferes with just doing a regular snapshot. Get shiny! These are always the same items in here. Blue film, purifying ember, and medicine. And then film over here. Yep. Get shiny! Breath of the Ephemeral. Here we are yet again. Do we go to the shrine, or can we go down here? Seems like every time I try to go down here, the game stops me. But not this time. Get shiny. Thank you. Don't see any other shinies. Also, ma'am, your skirt is obscenely short. Yuri didn't come this way. I need to follow her trace. Yep, I went up that way. course, I'm gonna ignore it as much as I can. Here, it didn't come this way. No shinies. Oh, goodness. Your skirt is just way too short. Gib, shiny. So it does do a snapshot, but it's like delayed. Wait, is there a shiny up there? No. Did it all save? No. Hello. Come on, man. I am begging you to hit me. No, don't do that. God damn it. No, come on. Come on, dude. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Just fight me, dude. Holy crap. Oh, wrong way. Turn around. I need an autosave. Okay, I can't make it through this. This is going to take forever to get through all this walkie water stuff before I reach the next autosave, so I'll probably just have to stop here, and I'm probably going to have to redo some stuff from the previous place that it autosaved at, wherever the hell that was. Anyways, that's where I'll be ending this for now, so bye-bye!